Hi, I'm Mike Martin, President of Florida Gulf Coast University, back with a second video update. And just want to give you some news about what's happening at your university on your campus. I'm here outside of Einstein's. As you can see, we have a few folks with us, but we're all practicing social distancing, though I prefer to say physical distancing and social connectedness, but no one's asked me, so we'll stick with whatever the right term is. Great to know that you're out there continuing to be great Eagles. We know, as we've said before, this is a very challenging time for everyone, for students, for faculty, staff, for our neighbors, for this community, for this state and beyond. But we've all pulled together so far, and I'm confident we can continue to make real progress while dealing with this particular pandemic. Just to give you a few pieces of news, our emergency response team meets daily to respond to whatever happens to occur in a very short period of time. And I do want you to understand, as I give you these updates, things are constantly changing. We're getting directives and in some cases advice, but certainly input from a variety of sources. One of the things we're trying to do in every policy decision we make here is to be consistent with our other 11 sister state university institutions. So many of the things I'll tell you about may be subject to some change, but I do believe I can be definitive on a couple of topics. Let me start with this. We remain committed, as I told you before, to the following principles. One is we're going to protect the health and well-being of every student, every faculty member, every staff member, and every neighbor that we have, every member of the community that we can touch. That's unquestioned. We're going to continue to deliver our mission. We're going to continue to make sure that you make progress through your degree so that your future is bright and that you can make contributions to this community and beyond for the rest of your life. So we're going to continue to do that. As you know well, we are going completely remote now, and it seems to be working quite well. Certainly there are some glitches, but we're fixing those at every turn, and all the reports we've gotten back are that the faculty, the support staff, and the students have risen to the occasion, so we appreciate that. It's almost certain now that summer sessions A and C will also be remotely delivered. We'll get you more news on that as soon as we have it, and B remains a little open for discussion because it comes later. But all of that we will update you on. We've also established a process now and policy now for refunding residence hall payments. If you check out on or before April 6th, you'll get a refund. We'll get you some more policy on that. I urge you always to check our webpage and to check your email to be sure that you know the latest updates. That will be on the webpage. You can figure it out. We're also going to have a policy with respect to those of you living in Westlake Village, but that will be delayed slightly. I also know that those of you who live in private housing nearby are likely not to get a refund. I can't affect that, except we will most certainly encourage the private landlords in our neighborhood to be sensitive and flexible for your specific needs. So we hope everyone can come out of this fiscally with as little damage as possible and continue to make academic progress. You'll see posted on the webpage that you'll have the option, if you choose, for spring semester to shift to a satisfactory, unsatisfactory SU grading system. Before you make that choice, be sure you fully explore the consequences and the opportunities. It's not as simple as you may think, and it's not as uncomplicated as you may think. So please take the time to study that before making that choice. We've done some other things to ensure that, along with protecting people's health and carrying out our mission, that this campus remains fully intact so when we can get up and running again, we can do it immediately. Let me tell you some of the things we're doing. We're asking everyone who can possibly work remotely to do so. So we're down to just the most essential personnel. We're going to deep clean every space on campus, and those that we do not need to use right now we'll lock so they're ready to go when we come back. We'll continue to upgrade our technology. We'll continue to provide health services to students, and we'll continue to provide mental health counseling for those who need it, both on campus, in our community, and across anyone we can touch and serve. So that will remain intact. We're going to make sure that this campus is the campus that you left when you come back, and it's as good as it's ever been. We've asked everyone on campus to suspend any purchases and any spending of state money they don't have to spend. So we've frozen travel. We're freezing hiring. We're going to suspend any construction project we have not already begun, except for 3. That is Academic Building 9, which is PICO money we couldn't spend in any other way. The Entrepreneurship Building, which is private money we could not spend any other way. And the updating of the weight room at Alico Arena, which is private money we could not spend any other way. But for state dollars, we're going to try to maintain maximum liquidity so that whatever hits us next, we're ready for. And this is very important, this is another commitment of ours, that we can protect every job on this campus, student and otherwise, for as long as we can protect them. As you know, the future is uncertain, and we will try to continue to manage our way through that uncertainty by always getting the best information, sharing it with you as soon as we can, and updating you whenever we can possibly give you an update worth paying attention to. I just want to say a couple more things in closing. I've been remarkably impressed with the spirit of everyone involved with this university. The Eagle Nation has come together to take care of one another. We're going to keep doing that, whether it's your health or your academic progress or whatever else it is that makes you proud to be an Eagle. We're going to keep it that way. We are all going to continue to pull together through what is clearly a difficult time. But please know that everyone here is here for one purpose and one purpose only, to make our students successful and in the process continue to advance this local culture, this local society, and this local economy. So with that, I want you to know we'll be giving you another update when it seems appropriate. Please, yet again, visit the webpage, pay attention to your email, take care of each other, and never forget, go Eagles.